So you're my hunter? Yes. Yes, I see it now. The pictures don't do you justice. Excuse my manners. Peyton Swole, Director of Galactic Relations.
Let's get down to business, Director.
We can discuss the terms of contractual partnership in my office. This way, please. Make yourself comfortable. May I offer you anything?
I was feeling a little parched.
Valerie, send in a refreshment cart. Spare no expense.
Why are these things always too good to be true?
Agent Dahl, Strategic Information Service. I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Jedi Master Kellyan Jarro and the destruction of the Republic cruiser Aurora.
If you got a problem, take it up with my employer.
We plan to, after you clarify a few things. Cooperate, and you might not spend the rest of your life behind bars.
You spared my life. The courts will take that into consideration if you come peacefully. Do we have to do this again?
Ventus, relieve the bounty hunter of weaponry. Cautiously. They're a tricky bunch.
I know that too well, Master.
Come on, I spared you. Let me go and we'll call it even.
Your mercy doesn't exonerate you.
You're welcome, by the way. I think I'll take my leave now.
Don't let him escape.
You're gonna get it now.
You've only made matters worse for yourself.
Try anything like this again, and I'll be paying you a visit.
Justice will be done, I promise you.
I can't believe this was all a setup.
We'll have to be more selective with future job offers.
That'll be tough. The SIS doesn't need to fake documents, they make real ones. We'll have to just trust your gut. Uh-oh, looks like a Das Corp security's going on full alert.
I'm way above their pay grade.
So, we on Easy Street now, or what?
The whole thing was a Republic setup.
Now that they've tipped their hand, it won't happen again. That's a promise. Looks like Bloodworthy's on the line. I'll patch him through.
Hope I'm not interrupting. Just wanted to transfer your next target. That is, if you're ready for another blacklist favorite.
Double or nothing?
No wagers this time. Not between us, anyway. This bounty's years shy of beating Jacone's time, but anything sitting on the blacklist more than a month is real trouble. I'm putting my money on you this time, so try not to get yourself killed.
What's our next move?
I've had my fill of Quesh. Let's find a place to put up our feet. Have the next blacklist bounty's coordinates logged by the time I'm ready to head out.
Will do.
Can I ask you something? You and Mako together?
That's creepy just to think about.
So you're not gonna shoot me if I go after her then? I like her. I thought maybe...
Better go talk to her then.
Thanks. I will.
Remember those Arcona colonists I was telling you about? Well, I've got the perfect racket to skim a little profit off those moisture-farming saps. Salt.
As in table salt?
Well, I'm not talking bath salts, considering water's a luxury good. Listen, I've got a theory. I used to know this spacey Arconan bagman back on Nar Shaddaa. Thought the guy was a spice head for the longest time. Turns out I was only half right. This guy's cravings were something else.
Your friend had some sort of reaction.
Can't say for certain, but I've got my suspicions. One night after making our handoff in some dive diner, he orders some garbage soup and dumps an entire shaker of salt into the bowl. Should have seen the way this guy went at the stuff before stumbling out of the place like its last call.
Your money's on these colonists having the same craving.
10 to 1 says there's something about salt that those wedgeheads can't resist. We're gonna sell those colonists the answer to all their woes, specially formulated and offered exclusively through Rowing Industries. If I'm right about how much Arcona love the stuff, our biggest problem will be keeping up the supply.
Remember the SIS project number I found? 32? Turns out if you search for it in enough super secret Republic databases, it gets noticed. Ran into a little, trouble. Like, if I keep doing this, the chance of mysteriously disappearing goes up dramatically, sort of trouble.
No point risking your neck if there's no money in it.
Well, I'm not poking around the SIS data for a while anyway. Figure there are other, less hazardous channels I can look into. I'll, let you know if I decide to do anything stupid. Or, more likely, let you know after.
What sort of jobs are coming up? Hunting? Mercenary work?
There's something in particular you're hoping to see?
Something hard enough to sharpen myself on. Been in a few skirmishes. Treaty with the Republic made real fighting scarce. Like to see something worthy.
Looking for at least 10 to 1 odds? Or will you be satisfied with just one of something nasty?
Tough call. Our people need battle to find out what we are. Mando without war is like a starship without space.
Guess we better find a war then.
Looking forward to it.
Mako, open a secure channel on the frequency we got from the blacklist.
Come on. Signal strength is really poor. Oh, there we go. Sorta.
This is unexpected. I greet you on behalf of the Chiss Ascendancy, Bounty Hunter. I am Aristocker Shorehardle Milithier. This hollow frequency hasn't had an inquiry in quite some time. I believe there were no longer any interested parties.
If you got a job, I got interest.
I need someone to hunt the Trandoshan pirate lord Renegade Voss. Are you such an individual?
May as well ask us to hunt the ghost of Naga Sato.
The name doesn't ring any bells.
A pirate of some renown. He favors lurking in the regions of space you consider uncharted. Our territory, mostly. Renegade Voss has been a blight on Chiss shipping lanes and colonies for years.
And where can I find this terror?
He's on Hoth, which I had thought would be safe from that filthy reptile. Voss appears to have joined up with the White Maw, a massive confederacy of pirates pillaging Hoth's starship graveyard. Their raids have reduced our salvage operations to smoking wreckage.
Voss, your only target of interest here?
He's the only target you need concern yourself with. We've permitted the Empire to use Hoth for strategic purposes in exchange for their assistance dislodging the pirates. Imperial soldiers will handle the White Maw. However, Voss is worth more to us alive.
Works for me. Executions are messy.
Our patrols recently captured one of the White Maw pirates out in the wastes. It may be able to point you to Voss once you arrive. I'm transmitting credentials that will allow you unrestricted access to Hoth's surface. Use them to travel to these coordinates. Contact me when you've secured Voss.
It's going stir crazy.
I'm here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic. Wait here. I mean it. You will please excuse my manners before. The prisoner is right this way. Little rat has been nothing but trouble.
I don't need a running commentary.
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Think all the White Maw will be this threatening?
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Godva kinizibe liwenezin walezek handaleno.
Give it back and I'll show you.
Uza kabahuna.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Cosa bontululu tenga. Oko hemasusi helulu. Riwatini aruba. Che cosa niente baba yara fara. Ibana perge. Kelizi ya isli nitin mimini. Kilya kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebe yote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Where's the last place you saw them?
Mazacha cosa linchakan fuhun. Karuza gobidon. Juinlu inadali. Kiluak suga umpi. Nafusa niga pa vandoga trono. Rilo umpi piso. Ayeta babatonya pa. Kibiotto. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. Nafuso lampango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Jopenki. Lomi topi.
No trouble? Good. Oh, didn't join up to let the weather do me in.
Besade mohardas, bakavas, gursasek, otrafels project. Ramporas, Kajava, Gur Unska, Oreflex, Rajo Raunari, Do Unska. Ramporas, Kajava, Gur Unska, Oreflex, Rajo Raunari, Do Unska.
You're a wanted man, boss. I'm here to take you in.
Skocharat Mask Osla, Spetod Tranis, Undapolua, your scout pokret, Dusk Changa Rasjak, Shiver Skarsk, Kus, Zonkalis, Korra, Rod Oras, Kajava, Gur Unska, Oreflex, Rajo Raunari, Do Unska.
You wouldn't be the first unstoppable target I've taken down.
Skocharat Mask Osla, Spetod Tranis, Undapolua, your scout pokret, Wajulambasarsk, Parsk Potrak, Notorious, Undapolua, Besade Mohardas, Bakavas, Gursasek, Otrafels project.
I heard Voss was a holy terror. Why'd he leave you to do the dirty work? Fry, piggy.
Boss didn't think much of us.
Come on, we're paying Blizz another visit. Voss took off. Let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Ayafa gom jam koruza. Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin waleze kandaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni hala neza nimba ni hala kamanahana.
I'll track Voss down the old-fashioned way.
Espa vandunta vin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Topaton lomo. Responsa vin tutti. La cosa dinin. Bobolo mandenga. Zeno bada hinekas. Baba hamzuye lupariana kudunzo. Baba kiulo kaminotor ka kolopo. Masa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita wabakawami. Omokove kavami gabene.
I'll have a little chat with him.
Widiha yes chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuso lampago no tiba. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara. Uja kalopo jubara kawana nabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domalumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekile ogen fuso nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Juin lui la dali. Kiluak sugo umpi. No fuso nigayas pa vandoka trono. Rilo umpi o piso. Ayeta babatoinipa. Idiotto.
What do you got in mind, Blizz?
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darotowa. Chumiko waflo. Karusa suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebiote yatata. Relo umpi niete bombom. Kursa bong tululu tenga. Oko hemasusi halulu. Riwa tini aruba. Chekosa niete baba yara fara. Ibana perge. Kelizi aisli nitin mimini.
I'm gonna need a heat resistor? On Hoth?
Ubarare duki buja. Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin waleze kandaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni hala neza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble. Ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
Who's calling the shots here? I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz? You're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Voss done to him.
He said he was framed. You could have stood up for him.
I did. Hell, it ain't like what they found was worth all that much compared to Blizz's know-how. But there weren't no convincing them. Hated turning him over, but I never really had a choice. Look, let me do right by him. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Well, heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look. But you're in luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
I appreciate the help.
Anything for a friend of Blizz. It's about time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you. and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is.
Lend a hand?
No problem. Just watch out for the shrapnel.
I'll cover the rear.
Come on, boys. We're getting out of here.
We ought to be able to make it from here. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. We'd have never made it.
Show me your gratitude some other time. I got a cyborg to kill.
Be careful. That fella's packed with more tech than an Arshadad chop shop. And has about as many screws loose.
You take care of Blizz for me, here?
Egnorki na nyanika patsi for Hudoviti crew.
I'm only here for you, Aor.
Inifin, hofuko papamear buk skiriodum simtien tardiaer. Egmor brug hior van yemen lunar vol ekitala tilmura marto.
Okay, freak show. Time to put you out of your misery.
Arjada andit Peter chod fifla.
Slam asked me to bring you this.
Kodva kinesibe liwe nezin wala ze kandaleno. Cosa bantulu lutenga. Oko hemasusi helulu. Riwatini aruba. Che cosa niente baba yara fara. Ibana perage. Kelizi aisli nited mimini.
Could have been worse. You could have been left with nothing at all.
Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja.
What's a rock river?
Karuza gobidon. Jubinlu iladali. Kiluwak suga umpi. Nafusa nigayas pa vendoga trono. Rilo umpi opiso. Ayata babetonipa. Ibioto. Uja kalopo. Chuvara kawananabi. Chikua ibana ileta zlusa domanalumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Nice guy. Time to show him what a real loss looks like.
Baba Hamzuye luperena kudunzo. Baba kilolo kaminotorika kolopo. Basa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita baba kawami. Omokobe kawami gabene. Nagwazi niko nigaka kumbumpi kumbababla. Kwaba yinso yamayuka nikiti dozonki. Choba di cast for andale. Ayafa con jam carusa, espa vandunta vin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Dopo don lomo. On sponsor ventuti. Nakusa dinim. Bobolo mandengo. Venoba da hinakas.
He's not gonna have an army when I find him.
Zomblaba nagazi labena sunumina akawinyo danai. Kodva kinesibe liwe nezin wala ze kandaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom.
Hey! Over here, please! You gotta help us! They've got us chained to the equipment, and they cut off our thermal shields if we give them any trouble.
He's not exaggerating. Alien scum are working us to death.
Help us.
I'm not here to rescue prisoners.
Maybe we can help you. A little trade.
Tell me where I can replace my heat gear and I'll consider helping you.
I don't know that they store any. When one of us dies, they give that shield to the replacement.
You can take my thermal shield if you could free us. You probably need it more than I do.
Don't be an idiot, that's suicide!
It's the only chance we've got.
Take this heat resistor. I won't be needing it.
Thank you. I'll hold out as long as I can.
Don't worry, it's covered.
That's quite a kit you're sporting, Bounty Hunter. Bet you spilled a lot of blood to get it. Now, whose pride did I wound so badly that they resorted to a hired gun? The Republic? The Empire? Both?
Goodbye, Braddock.
You like it hot, Jackna. I'm not dying alone.
Maybe, maybe not. But you are dying.
The heat resistor you gave Paul helped, but it was still too much for him. He passed out.
Don't worry, he'll make it, even if I have to drag him all the way.
Nice, you put aside your differences.
If I make it off this ice ball, I'm petitioning for a discharge. I'm done killing good men.
I thought we were goners. Thank you.
I thought comm traffic was impossible out here.
Kodva kinezibeli wenezin walezek handaleno. Go pudaba dalva no makafeskovami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamanahama. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epetibu. Ebiote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Espavandunta vin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Papadon lomo. Osponsa ventuti. Akusa dinin. Bobolo mandayo. Venubada hinakas.
If this guy's such a big deal, why didn't I just start with him?
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna dugarapta darotowa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga batnovo. Ubarare duki buja. Nagwazi niko nigaka kumbupi kumbambabla. Koba yinso yamayuka nikiti no sonki. Choba di cast for delay. Ayafa kam jam karuza. Karuza gobidon. Jibinu inadari. Kilowatt suga one pi. Lupuza niga espa vendoka trono. Rilo un pio piso. Ayeta babetonipa. Ibioto.
I only need to know his location, Blizz.
Asa chakosa linjakan fuhum. Kodva kinezibeli wenezin walezek handaleno. Go pudaba dalva no makafeskovami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamanahama.
I'll chat with Voss as soon as I'm done with Kren.
Phew. Ship worth fighting for, all right. Never fly again, though. Couldn't. Could it?
Atufar, ilhakan arjes jesmi berkitik moronafne. Tore shafnia java.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. Who spoiled the surprise?
Atufar, ilhakan arjes jesmi berkitik moronafne. Marug yaldest mattekis kiri jammis tenjibulba.
We don't need to involve anyone else. If you intend to put up a fight, Kran, let's get on with it.
Victia stinken Quesh.
Gotcha.
Atufar, ilhakan arjes jesmi berkitik moronafne. Marug yaldest mattekis kiri jammis tenjibulba. Bibien sortamilje, kausnadis namakampiet de harmanan margumak.
Don't die just yet, Kren. I still need your comm codes.
Marug yaldest mattekis kiri jammis tenjibulba. Zitnes jiudriki da shirduriki, fifi katidja. Jakiesni me bakbedista da basdiaten. Albin farvutorkesni.
You and me, we ain't gonna be real close. Kren can't talk right now. I came here to put you away. Nothing's gonna keep me from doing that. Eor, Graddock, and Kren couldn't stop me. I don't think you can either.
بسعادة محرقاس وكاباس كوركساسك أطرافيلز بوجك.
No more hunting, Voss. This is a challenge, not a game.
Sasek Potrak Rag Oras Tajaba Gurkunska Olepexi Rajo Raunori Dopunska Rag Oras Tajaba Gurkunska Olepexi Rajo Raunori Dopunska.
Scout the battleground?
Bisade Mohargas Bakavas Gurksasek Outerfels Project Rag Oras Tajaba Gurkunska Olepexi Rajo Raunori Dopunska.
What your destiny is gonna eat is my boot, lizard.
Skocharak Mas Osla Spetod Trangis Undapolua Your Scout Pokre Wajulambasas Pars Potrak Notorious Undapolua Dos Tanga Rastak Shivertskorsk Zonkalis Korra.
You're a few bolts short of a droid.
Dos Tanga Rastak Shivertskorsk Zonkalis Korra. Sorek Look Rag Oras Tas. Skocharak Mas Osla Spetod Trangis Undapolua Your Scout Pokre.
It's over, Voss.
Rag Oras Tajaba Gurkunska Olepexi Rajo Raunori Dopunska. Dos Tanga Rastak Shivertskorsk Zonkalis Korra.
Screaming won't change anything. Let's go.
I don't think losing ever crossed his mind. Hard lesson.
He gambled with his life. He should have been prepared to lose. Time to turn Voss over to the Chiss. I've captured Renegade Voss. Get your boss on the line.
And I thought Trandos looked hideous out of carbonite. Sir, your bounty hunter has just delivered Renegade Voss into my custody.
You've renewed my faith in your profession, bounty hunter. I'll be wiring a substantial sum to an account of your choosing.
I never get tired of hearing that.
I imagine not. That concludes our business, if there is nothing else.
Not unless you got another job.
Kodva kinezibeliwe nezin walezek handalenu.
Kel, why is this creature listening in on my communications?
Sir, this is the last straw, you little rat. I'm grabbing a shock collar.
Pick on someone your own size.
The White Maw's in shambles. You don't need to keep Blizz locked up.
The alien was a member of an organization that has caused a lot of damage to Chiss sovereign territory.
Enough, Kel. The creature's crimes are hardly exceptional, and its worth is questionable. If you agree to a reduction of your pay, I'll release it to your custody.
If it weren't for his help, you wouldn't have Voss right now. That not enough?
A fair point. Kel, release the creature, and see that it is delivered to the bounty hunter ship.
Yes, sir.
Again, a pleasure dealing with you. Consider yourself a guest of the Ascendancy while on Hoth.
Tua ibana iletas lusa domonolumi. Kodva kinesibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno.
Glad to have you, little guy. Make yourself at home.
Ibana perke.
Looks like the Chiss sent the payout. Wow, you think we'll rake in this much on all our jobs now?
The blacklist ones, anyway.
Well, if we're done here, I'm gonna go take a nice long shower.
Take Blizz with you. I don't think he's familiar with the concept.
Someone's calling to congratulate you. I can't miss this.
Well, so much for hazing. We're the only ones looking foolish. An unprecedented success.
I'll admit it. You're good.
Now that you're up to your ears in credits, you'll need an excuse to spend them.
My wish list's already 10 parsecs long.
Mine too, but you need to take a little time for yourself now and again. We decided all this success of yours is cause for celebration, so we're throwing you a party. We've procured a penthouse suite for the occasion. Best spot on the promenade, I'm told.
You'd better show.
Who could resist an invitation like that?
Sounds fun. I mean, come on, we could use a little break.
Be sure to charge everything to the room.
Try not to go overboard. You're the one who's been making bank these days. The room's already booked on Nar Shaddaa. You can meet us there.
Tahusula, kihe shatang kukadui mabana. Hikayanu kuzu.
Guess you really lucked out signing up with me.
Mo gutuli ompi bedwana, ni popo chopa uma. Tanta zuza, cheskapakuta, kiskatada wata.
Now that they've left the White Maw, they shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Jiho negata. Tanta zuza, cheskapakuta, kiskatada wata.
Meet our new product. Had our salt shipment bottled as special tablets to help organics retain water. Now we just need to seal the deal. I want you with me when our prospective buyer calls. Keep him from getting too comfortable. We'll be meeting an Arcona named Gruna to convince him to act as our supplier to the colony.
I thought you were gonna be the supplier.
Unless you want to start making regular trips to the middle of nowhere, we need a middleman. This chump would do anything for enough credits to get off Tatooine. I don't think it'll take much to get poor Gruna to bite. Gruna, good to hear from you. Looking well. Lose some weight?
Kagriso SWTOR paranai.
Oh, him? Never mind him. Had to let go of my last security detail in favor of this one. Consummate professional. Say hello.
Hello.
You know, Gruna, I'm a bit of a philanthropist. Did I mention that?
Grojaman.
My visit to Tatooine left me inspired by the plight of rugged folks like yourself trying to squeeze life out of that dust bowl. Making life easier for the little guy, that's my motto, and helping you hardworking souls is now my personal mission.
He'll put himself in the poorhouse if that's what it takes.
My associate worries too much. My friend Gruna and his pals wouldn't leave me holding the bag. There'll be plenty of prosperity to go round. The top chemists at Rowing Industries developed this little wonder for us, a compound designed to maximize water retention in organic life forms. The benefit to hardworking subsistence farmers such as yourself is immeasurable.
Pandravimos pandimas protescada videredad. Smarcio populas mana ir padre mana narcali.
Can you be sure you'll ever be able to afford that at the rate you're going? We're helping you use less water, leaving you more time to sell. It'll pay for itself several times over.
You're in a good position, Gruna. You stand to make a lot of money as my distributor once things take off. Tell you what, I'll send you a sample. If your friends aren't begging you for more in a matter of days, you can keep it. No charge.
Patarana ango, mis aka nanom alas potas era.
Don't mention it. I hope we'll be hearing from you soon. Come on, partner. I have a feeling we'll need to increase our supply. See, I told you a little patience goes a long way, but let me remove any lingering doubts. You remember those little trinkets that happened to come into our possession on Alderaan? I managed to sell most of the stuff right back to the nobility at a tidy profit.
How'd you swing that?
It took a little laundering, but the Alderaanians were very eager to outbid the competition.
You can actually cook. You.
Of course.
I can't imagine you in a kitchen.
Hardly ever been in a kitchen, mostly cook in the field.
Gotta have proof if you're making claims like that, Torian.
Good idea. Dingilar?
What's that?
Guess you'll find out.
Home again. I hope this visit's better than the last. Anyway, Bloodworthy sent directions and the passcode for the elevator. Should take us straight up to the top floor. You ready to hit the promenade in style?
Come on, Mako. Time to party. Torian, you and the others finish locking down the ship. We'll meet you at the party.
See you there.
I've never actually been inside one of these casinos. I was just a kid when Brayden pulled me out of here, and I haven't been back since. What happened?
I'm sorry. They refused to cooperate. No sign of the fugitive.
No matter. Advance the timeline. Adeline, call in support. Vendus was certain you could be reasoned with. I was mistaken to indulge her. This is your last opportunity to surrender peacefully. Don't be as foolish as your friends here.
You just made this personal, Jedi.
You're all so eager to die. Adeline.
Take him down!
Not just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
I'm coming for you, understand? You're dead.
This isn't over. There will be no more even-handed offers, only swift, definitive retribution.
Shut up.
Did we just get them killed?
The Jedi dragged them into this, not us.
It's not just them, it's everybody. Brayden, Jory, Anuli, Soong. Everyone who gets near you dies. I'm sick of it.
We're gonna make enemies, Mako.
I know, but you go out of your way to... We aren't the ones who pay for it.
Torian, round everyone up. We're leaving.
On it. Trouble?
Loads. I'll explain later.
Understood.
You need to see this.
The attack claimed the lives of a delegation of Jedi and Republic officials on Nar Shaddaa. The apprehension of the individual responsible for these continued acts of aggression is our top priority. Senators, I assure you, the orchestrators of these attacks will be made to account for them.
Oh, we are so... That was the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic.
Think he's the one behind this mess?
I hope not. He holds a lot of power. Let's see what's buzzing around the holonet. Oh, we are in real trouble. The Republic just placed you at the top of its most wanted list. The list of charges is a kilometer long. Destroying the cruiser Aurora, resulting in the loss of her entire crew, including the Jedi Master Kellyan Jarro. Assassinating the Senator of SWTOR. Sabotage resulting in the destruction of the ecosystem of... It just keeps going. Half of this stuff we didn't even do.
If they think I'll let them pin all this on me, they got another think coming.
I don't think they plan to let you dispute the charges. They're offering a 10 million credit bounty for your capture.
Figures the best bounty in the galaxy's the only one I can't claim.
Congratulations, that's more than every price on my head combined.
Better get off Nar Shaddaa.
Kid's right. Every 2-credit hood on this moon is gonna be gunning for us.
Before you plot a destination, it gets worse. Accusations are flying all over the holonet, and Imperial officials are making a big show of burning any bridges between us. I don't know what the Empire's idea of full cooperation is, but laying low in Imperial space is looking a lot less likely.
We're looking real short on friends right now. Where do we go?
Here's how we play this. Get in tight with the Hutts. You've got pull with them, and 10 mil wouldn't even make them blink.
Become Hutt lackeys? Pass.
Kid, I've been ducking poetic justice since before you were born. Butt out.
Guys, we just got a high-priority communication.
What's the message, Mako?
It's an Imperial summons. We're to rendezvous with an Imperial fleet in the Outer Rim to discuss our recent activities.
Discussion? Yeah, I bet.
It doesn't sound like a request.